Okay. We're going to do part 3. What if an intruder enters your home? Let's assume this. This is important for children because being a child myself, I noticed kids come home from school a good 2 hours before parents come home from work. If you come home and the burglar is in your house, he or she will do one of 3 things. Number 1, the minute you walk in the house, they are gone. They are going to run out the back door. They're going to jump out the second floor window. They are going to run away. Because they're already committing a felony by being in your house stealing in the first place. If they have you in the house and there's a fight, whatever, they're going to get many more years in prison. So they want to be gone. Or 2, the burglar will not run but be stealthy. He'll hide in your house, the basement, the attic, guest bedroom, and when you take a dump or a shower, yeah, I know I'm colorful, he'll sneak out quietly. Or 3, the burglar will go to the kitchen. Why? If the burglar goes to the kitchen, he's being confrontational. He might find a gun in the, he might find a gun in the bedroom, but he will find a knife in the kitchen. So A, B, or C, the best bet for you is to back away from the house. You open the door, you might see the entire house ransacked. Or you might see a little subtle clue. You didn't leave that soda out. Where'd the muddy footprint come from? Why is there a scratch on the door? Might be a little subtle clue. Trust your instinct and don't go in the house. Go to your neighbor's house or go to the end of the street and down. What must you always have? A cell phone. Get on your cell phone and call 911. If you say, I think my house is burglarized, it'll take them 8 hours to get there literally. Say, I think the burglar is still at large in my house. Like that. They'll be there in 5 minutes. Tell the dispatcher what you look like. What gender are you? What skin color are you? What clothing are you wearing? What color hair do you have? What color eyes do you have? Are you a child? Are you an adult? What color pants are you wearing? Whatever. So that the police come, they know who you are. They'll approach you. They'll ask you field questions. Don't be a dick. They may ask you for your driver's license. They may ask you for general questions. They want to make sure you're not a prank caller. They want to make sure you really are in trouble. Once they're satisfied you are who you are, give them permission to search your house. Tell them, that's my house. I think there's a problem. They'll go into the house and make sure the burglar is not there. Once they're satisfied he's not there, they'll look to see if he was ever there in the first place. Yes. They'll look for clues. Are the electronics plugged in? Is the jewelry box tampered with? Is anything visibly broken? They may ask you to come in, look around. What do you see different? My gold watch is missing. Once you realize there was a burglar, you must specifically ask for crime scene. Say, I want crime scene. Verbally say it. David Caruso is not going to come to your house. He's not going to take a picture of the fingerprint, upload it into the laptop, get a picture of the suspect, go to his house and read a confession on it. That's not going to happen. When crime scene comes to your house, the first thing they're going to do is take your fingerprints. Yes, yours. And all the people that live in your house. Because they want to make sure when they take fingerprints and they look at them, they want to make sure they're not checking your fingerprints. They want to make sure they really are burglars' fingerprints. When they check for fingerprints, they're going to upload the fingerprints into AFIS, Automated Fingerprint Identification Systems. It will take 1 to 2 months, yes, to get a match. The match will say the person whose fingerprint is in your house was convicted of burglary in 1997, he's the burglar. If there's no print on file, they might not get a match. Only 40% of burglars are caught, and less than that are actually convicted. Now, there are other things that crime scene must do. I'm not going to talk about them. They're very, very classified things, experiments they have to conduct, evidence they have to look for. If I tell you now, I might give a burglar a good idea to cover his tracks better. So we're just going to discuss fingerprints. Everyone knows what fingerprints are. But let crime scene look at your house, let them do what they have to do. Don't bother them. They're there to help. Maybe they'll get lucky. You don't know. Alright. Now, part 3 continuing. What if the burglar and you were in the house at the same time? You're awake and the burglar comes in. If a burglar comes in the house, I don't want to scare you, but this is true. If he comes in the house knowing that you're there and you're awake, he's there to harm you. I don't know what your house looks like. I don't know where you will be, where they will be. If you're by the back door, maybe you should run out. If you're by the shotgun, you can pick it up and blast them. If you buy the cell phone, you can run to the bathroom, lock yourself in and call 911. Try to get out of that situation. Scream, yell, throw things, fight. I can't help you any more than that. Try to take advantage of your situation as best you can and get out of that situation as fast as you can. Part 3 of part 3 is going to take a little while longer, so we're going to stop now and start again. I hate this fucking 10-minute thing.